What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Monday, March 9th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Hey guys, our cash game lineup optimizer is now live. Playing cash games is the secret to building your bankroll. So that's why we've created our cash game lineup optimizer that will generate a lineup based on the highest projected ownership. In cash game lineups, you want safer plays that carry less risk and are owned by a larger percentage of the field. By using the wisdom of the crowd, we will generate a cash game lineup based on ownership projections. This new tool is available right now, so come on in and start building your bankroll. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know, we added our first version of the XFL Position Optimizer, which has projected points, projected value, and we're gonna have projected ownerships in there as well. We're gonna be adding more XFL tools to Draft Dashboard, so come on in and give those a try. Okay guys, we have a 3-game slate tonight, so our options are limited, but there's still some good plays out there. So let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Eric Bledsoe from the Milwaukee Bucks playing the Denver Nuggets, who have a good defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing point guards. Eric Bledsoe has averaged 31.5 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 27 minutes per game with a 24% usage rate. He scored 44, 24, and 33 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 34, 28, and 27 minutes. He's projected at 31.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. He's 5,700 DraftKings salary and 500 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. This is a fast-paced game, so I like Eric Bledsoe here versus the Denver Nuggets. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I'm going to give you a value play here. This guy's been on fire, but he's always a risky play. With that said, I like Gary Harris from the Denver Nuggets playing the Milwaukee Bucks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're middle-of-the-pack defending opposing shooting guards. Gary Harris has averaged 20.6 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 32 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. He scored 32, 30, and 27 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 30, 34, and 34 minutes. So his minutes and his production are way up. He's projected at 20.1 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 23 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. He's 4,400 DraftKings salary and 300 less on FanDuel. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, so I like Gary Harris here versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the small forward position. This is another risky play. I'm going to give you a value play here. This guy's playing a bunch of minutes, so I like Royce O'Neal from the Utah Jazz playing the Toronto Raptors, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Royce O'Neal has averaged 19.1 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 29 minutes per game with a 9% usage rate. He's projected at 19.5 fantasy points here tonight. That's just about 5 times value. He's 4,000 DraftKings salary and 300 less on FanDuel. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a decent matchup, so I like Royce O'Neal here versus the Toronto Raptors. Okay, who do we have at the power forward position? I like Pascal Siakam from the Toronto Raptors playing the Utah Jazz, who have a good defense overall, and they've been good versus opposing power forwards. But Pascal Siakam has averaged 42.30 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 35 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. He scored 47, 33, and 52 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 38, 37, and 43 minutes. He's projected at 44.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.2 times value. He's 8,700 DraftKings salary and 800 less on FanDuel. So I love that FanDuel price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 225 points scored in this game. It's a fast-paced game, so I like Pascal Siakam here versus the Utah Jazz. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. And I got another pick for you here at the power forward position. I like PJ Washington from the Charlotte Hornets playing the Atlanta Hawks, who have the absolute worst defense overall, and they give up the second most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. PJ Washington has averaged 25.8 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 30 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. He scored 34, 35, and 32 fantasy points in the last 3 games, playing 32, 31, and 34 minutes. He's projected at 26.6 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 28 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. He's 5,600 DraftKings salary and 400 less on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 224 points scored in this game. It's a fast-paced game and a fantastic matchup, so I like PJ Washington here versus the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Brook Lopez from the Milwaukee Bucks playing the Denver Nuggets, who have a good defense overall, and they're middle-of-the-pack defending opposing centers. Brook Lopez has averaged 25.4 fantasy points per game on the season, playing an average of 27 minutes per game with an 18% usage rate. He's projected at 25.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5 times value. He's 5,100 DraftKings salary and the same price on FanDuel. So I like Brook Lopez here versus the Denver Nuggets. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck. This is a quick reminder, you should be reading the comments of this video. We have some savvy basketball fans who watch these videos and they often give great plays and call me out when my picks are wrong. Wisdom of the crowd is a great way to get a feel for what players the field likes in today's NBA slate. We also have a DFS tool that shows you what players our members like for today's slate. so you can come on in and check that out. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy basketball videos every single day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy basketball and fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel.